Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but a body you prepared for me. With burnt offerings and sin offerings you were not pleased. Then I said, here I am. It is written about me in the scroll. I have come to do your will, O God. That's from Psalm chapter 40, verses 6 through 8. And the writer of the book of Messianic Jews, also known as Hebrews, quotes that very passage in Messianic Jews, or Hebrews, chapter 10. In terms of this, we think that we are doing good works. And there are some people who are even convinced that their good works are earning them some sort of status and some sort of standing before God. And mind you, I am really a fan of people who do righteousness because they believe that God takes pleasure in this. But I am not so much a fan of those who kind of say, well, I'm doing something wonderful and God will reward me for doing something wonderful. Because what I have read to you is the one good work that actually accomplished the will and the purpose of God, out of which every other good work is established. And what we have here is we have a prophecy through King David in Psalm 40 about the coming of Messiah and how Messiah was going to end up doing the will of God, and how the will of God being done in and through Messiah was going to end up being something that was going to be so effective, so wonderful, and so amazing that in the end, this sacrifice was going to end up making it possible for everyone else to be forgiven. Because the way the sacrificial system had been set up in ancient times was there were ongoing sacrifices because there was ongoing wickedness. And a person could do evil, bring a sacrifice, go back home and start doing evil again. So the sacrifice was a reminder of how far we were from God. And the problem was the sacrifice didn't have a way of really transforming and really changing us. But with this, what we have at this point in time is we have the promise that what Messiah has done has been effective to transform and change and release the Spirit of the Most High God into being with us. And if this is true, this is amazing. If this is true, there is nothing like this. If this is true, the world is different because this has happened. And if what God has done is he has sent his anointed one into the world so that we can be transformed, then all the other good works we do are merely reflections of the extraordinary good work that God did to give us a standing, to give us a way to brace ourselves, to give us a way to imitate and follow the good work that has transformed the whole world. So I'm a fan of your looking at what's going on around you and saying, how can I improve the world? But I don't want you to have it hooked to an idea that God is required to end up giving you some sort of payoff because you did something really good. Because the truth of the matter is that God owes no man anything. And any of us who have received mercy and grace from God have received mercy and grace from God because he wanted to give it to us. Pure stop, simple and done. Likewise, any of us who are in a position whereby we think God owes us something, we are thinking badly and we are thinking wrongly, because the sacrifice that Messiah made on our behalf, the sacrifice that King David prophesied was coming, the sending of the Anointed One who was going to pay the price for all sin, all wickedness, all horror, and all things that people do to each other. This is a gift so great that if you were to live 1,000 years, and every 1,000 years you did 1,000 good acts, that would be roughly 3 a day. But 1,000 years with 1,000 good acts a year, that would not come close to paying off the extraordinary mercy, grace, kindness, wonder, and awe that we should have for the gift that God has given us. Because the baseline, bottom line gift that God has given us is really simple. He has removed us from our guilt. He has removed us from our wicked nature. All you have to do is accept His work on your behalf, and you step into the realm of being a new creation. Don't believe me? Test Him on it. And then tell folks about what happens after you've done it. Shalom.